more 3D and 2D skins released into the live server, not the live server, sorry, the test server, the 1.16 test server, which means this is going to be updated into the game soon. And this might look a little bit familiar to you, but these styles are coming from 2018, 4 years ago, part of the loot boxes for the Christmas Ops 2019, or the basically it was the in 2018 Christmas loot boxes. The Bat Chat came with this style, which is some kind of a desert theme. I can't remember the name exactly, but the Bat Chat had this exact same style. This is not the Bat Chat, this is the Bat Chat AP. This is the tier 9 version of that same style. So from 2018 they have rehashed this style and putting it into the game for 2022 in 1.16 update. Of course, on the barrel, this is the infamous Arab writing. Translated loosely into English, it means I don't speak Arabic. This is a very cool style. I've always liked this style, and the best part is it is on a Bat Chat AP. Why the Bat Chat AP? A lot of people don't know this, but the Bat Chat AP is actually a really good tank, and it is free. You can research it and you can play it, and you can absolutely dominate the landscape in tier 9s. You can play against tier 10s in this tank. The Bat Chat AP is absolutely fantastic, phenomenal tank. I absolutely love this tank. This is one of my favorite tanks in the game. The Bat Chat not so much, then that's because the Bat Chat in tier 10 is a different meta. In tier 9s, the Bat Chat AP is absolutely amazing, and the new skin will definitely breathe some life into the tier 9 gameplay for the Bat Chat AP. And that is our first 3D skin. The second 3D skin, again, looks kind of familiar. It's actually the same skin. So the Bat Chat AP, the Bat Chat in tier 10, and this one is the AMX 13105, which is the French light tank in tier 10. Of course, this already has a 3D skin already in the game, but not this one. The one that is already in the game, the 3D skin is kind of like a dark green color. This one is more like the desert camo, same theme as the Bat Chat, and now the Bat Chat AP. This skin, this 3D skin is from 2018. I do like the look. I like it very much actually. So this is, again, I suspect it is the same writing. I don't speak Arab in Arabic. So yeah, that is the Bat Chat AP and the AMX 13105. The second tank is this one. This one is the T54E1. Now this looks kind of familiar, right? Why? Because it's the same skin from 2018 on the T57 AP. Again, one of the Christmas loot boxes tanks from 2018. But now they have applied it to the T54E1. It took them 4 years to put it into the game. Wow, we've waited a long time for this 3D skin. It looks really cool. I do like it very much, but unfortunately I don't think a lot of people play the T54E1, so maybe this 3D skin will be somewhat of a, maybe could make a mini revival for the T54E1. The next one is again the same kind of theme that we had for the T57 Heavy, but this time in the T110E5. So the E5 got a pretty cool skin. I like this skin very much because it has the Vietnam look, right? Tanks from the Vietnam War era had this kind of setup, a lot of stuff hanging on it. The what do you call these stickers? Well, they're not stickers. The graffiti whatever. It's got the Snoopy, it's got the I'm going home on the machine gun shield. Very cool looking. I like it very much. Again, this is a 4-year-old style from 2018 Christmas loot boxes, finally added into more tanks into the game, into the T54E1 and the T110E5. The next skin that I have for you is a 2D skin, also very over the top. This skin is called the Golden Tiger. Something to do with Chinese New Year, I suppose. This is a really cool looking skin because it is black and it is golden tigers motif. Yeah, very cool, very sleek looking. Looks like a Lamborghini or something like that. Yeah, pretty cool looking. Of course, it is not going to, be very adding to your World War II immersion, because this is definitely not going to make your tank look anywhere looking like a tank from 50-60 years ago. But anyway, this is what's coming out pretty soon, the Golden Tiger. Next up I have for you is some renders of the new tanks that are coming out, which is the ShpTK, the ShpTK TVP 100, the new line from the Czechoslovakian Tech Tree. This is a tank destroyer from the Czechoslovakian, so I'm going to assume there is going to be a new line of tank destroyers from the Czechoslovakian line, and this is going to be the premium tank version of it. I've already made a video about this tank. You can go check it out. I'll leave you a link. This is basically a tank that wasn't that good compared to a Scorpion, but they buffed it recently and I made a video about it, and in fact I'm calling this tank the new best tank in the game, and that's because I feel this tank is going to be totally OP. It's going to be a great tank. This is basically a tank destroyer in name only. In practice, this is going to be a light tank with very high penetration, very good accuracy. I know for a fact that this tank is going to be super nimble because it has 43.81 rotation speed and 21.88 power to weight ratio. It has a power to weight ratio like a T54-100, accuracy 0.32. Very accurate gun, very high penetration, 270 standard penetration, 330 premium shell penetration. Very good dispersion, aim time 1.25 seconds. This tank is going to be insane. Now what we do not know are the moving dispersions. Now traditionally tank destroyers have terrible moving dispersion, so this tank will be no exception. I'm expecting really terrible moving dispersions. So the kind of equipment that I'm expecting to put on this tank is going to be double vertical stabilizers, and IRM, and possibly optics to increase your view range. Besides that, the other downside of this tank, besides the moving dispersion, which I'm expecting is going to be really bad, is also the shell velocity. Standard shell velocity is 897. Not great, but not that terrible, but not great. Pretty slow shell velocity. The premium shell velocity is 795, which I'm expecting it to be heat shells because of that speed. Below 800, really slow shell speed, but the agility, mobility, accuracy is totally going to make up for the lack of shell velocity and the possibility of poor moving dispersion. Again, like I said, this is going to be a light tank with a tank destroyer skin. And the last tank that I have for you, which has been released recently with more pictures, is the K2. This is a super armored tank with terrible gun dispersions. kind of slow reload time. The reload time is about 15 seconds. The speed is really slow, 30 kilometers, 30 going forward, 14 going backwards. Power to weight ratio 13.6, really slow tank, but very good armor. 250 frontally, 160 on the side. It has a V-shaped hull. It's going to have a very trollish armor. What else is bad on this tank? Let me think. It is the standard penetration. Only 196 penetration standard shells. IS-3 has 220 plus. Defender has 220 plus standard shell dispersion, which means this tank is going to cost a lot of money to run because you need to be firing premium shells a lot, and premium shells are really good. 270 penetration premium shells. So this tank is a super heavy tank with really good armor, but cost a lot to run because of its premium. You need to be firing premium shells a lot in this tank. And that is all the news I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one, maybe in a couple of days. See ya.